while most real estate agents are panicking and running for the hills, right now is the best time to be in real estate. Hey there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training. And in this video, I am going to explain to you why right now, spring 2020 is the best time ever to be in real estate. While most real estate agents are panicking and running for the hills, right now is the best time to be in real estate. And yet the decisions that you're going to make over the next 2 or 3 months are going to be life and death decisions. You remember the play by Arthur Miller called The Death of a Salesman. Well, what you're about to see is the death of a lot of salesmen's careers, a lot of real estate agents' careers. And so the decisions you're going to make over the coming weeks and months about what you're going to do and how you're going to react and how you are going to respond are going to determine the life or death of your success as a real estate agent. Now, here's the good news. You are not helpless. And in this video, I'm going to explain why now's the best time to be in real estate, where the opportunity is, and what you need to do to get on top of that real estate opportunity and really cash in on the opportunity. When I was a kid, we had countless little bugs that were called Rollie Polies. And I don't know if you've ever seen them. Since I've moved out here to Southern California, I've not seen a single Rollie Polie that I remember. But I remember as a little kid, there was these little Rollie Polies, and they were a little bitty bug that would crawl around on the ground, and they looked like a little armored vehicle, kind of like almost like an armadillo. They were gray, and they were little had plates of armor until you touched them. And the moment you touched a Rollie Polie, it would immediately curl up into a ball and completely close up in a ball. I think they're also called pill bugs, if that's what they're called in your world. Pill bugs or Rollie Polies. And they'd just be moving along and they're doing their own thing. And I used to play with them at my grandparents' house because they had on their front porch, they had thousands of them. And they'd just be moving along, and then you come out and you touch them and they would just immediately curl up into a ball. And that, my friends, is what is happening to real estate agents all across the industry. The economy is shut down, all the stuff that's happening right down. And here's what's coming. With all that happening, real estate agents are curling up in their ball, and you are helpless and hopeless if you are curling up in a ball going like, I just hope this passes and I don't know what to do, because I'm going to share with you what's coming first. Then I'm going to share with you where the opportunity is and how to get on top of it. So here's what's coming. Well, number one, this is a fact. The economy in the United States is basically shut down. Okay, now there's essential services and all that, and if you're in a state where you're an essential service, it's awesome, but you and I both know that the economy in large ways is absolutely completely shut down. In the last 3 weeks, there have been over 17 million new filings for unemployment. In the last month, forbearance requests of homeowners with a mortgage on their house, forbearance requests, which means they contact the mortgage company and says, I cannot make a payment. Can you give me time? Has gone up in 1 month, has gone up over 1,000%, 1,064% to be exact in 1 month. Here's what's coming. More of that. More unemployment filings, more people getting behind on their payments or not making their payments. Just as another snapshot of what's happening last month, between April 1st and April 10th, this month, between April 1st and April 10th, there were approximately 30% of all apartment tenants in the United States, 30% who did not make their rent payment this month, 30%. That never has happened. And what can you expect? More of that. Well, what's going to be the repercussions of that? The economy slows down. Unemployment is going to be there. People's revenue incomes are going to drop or go away. There are going to be tons and tons of people selling their houses. And with that, there's going to be a housing downturn as the market is going to have an increasing amount of inventory. But with that is some huge opportunity. Now I want to share with you where the huge opportunity is, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it here. I'm going to tell you how you can get more information on it. So the luxury market right now and equity home sellers is those are the hot spots. When I tell you right now is the best time to be in real estate, I'm just going to give you two examples of why right now is the best time ever to be in real estate. One is because the number of luxury homes that are about to start selling. It is going to be crazy. Number two are the downsizers. And that's people that live, a lot of them in luxury homes, certainly in nicer homes. And they're people 55 years and older who are getting ready to retire. Their kids have all graduated and gone from home. They're empty nesters. They have been living in their house for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They have equity. Over the last 10 years has been very kind to them with all the appreciation they've had. So they got lots of equity in their homes. And all of a sudden they look at everything that's happened. They go on like, okay, worst case scenario, the housing market is about to go down, and every $1,000 it drops, we lose $1,000 of our equity, which is $1,000 of our retirement nest egg. And they realize if the housing market drops 10%, they will lose tens of thousands, and in some cases, hundreds of thousands of real equity in their homes, and they are ready to sell right now. Let me give you some numbers. I'm going to give you one snapshot of what is happening. This is the luxury market in Southern California, the luxury home market in Southern California, which is homes $4 million and more. Okay, in 2019, okay, $4 million homes and up. In 2019, in the first 100 days of 2019, there were a total of 734 new listings came on the market of homes over $4 million. People with homes over $4 million saying, I'm going to sell my house. There were 734 in the first 100 days of 2019. In the first 100 days of 2020, there have been 1,327 sellers of $4 million and more, $4 million and higher, have listed their homes and put their houses on the market and said, we're selling our house. The first 100 days of 2019, the first 100 days of this year, guys, look at this. The last 30 days of that, which is nearly a third of that time, we've been on lockdown. You can't show houses. People don't want to show them. They don't put them on the market. They don't want to do anything because of the fear of the coronavirus, right? And yet when you look at the numbers, when you look at what's actually happening on the market, and we noticed this, my wife and I, when we were driving here where we live in Los Angeles, we were driving along the beach last weekend, and we noticed all these new listings, all these signs of houses for sale in some very high income areas, very high end areas. And we're like, what in the world is going on? There's not been this much inventory in years. And all of a sudden, just truckloads of luxury homes are coming on the market. And my friend, most real estate agents are not prepared for that. They don't know what to do about that. And they're not going to capitalize on that because they don't know how to find the motivated sellers and they don't know what to do. And what I want to share with you is how to capitalize on that. Here's the deal. In a minute, I'm going to explain to you what's in each course, just kind of tell you what they are and how to choose which one is right for you. And when you register for that course, I am going to share with you a special coaching call that I'm doing this week with my core coaching members on how to capitalize on this and all the other great opportunities that there are to literally make a fortune selling real estate in the coming months and years, where the new opportunities are, and it's not where you think. Okay, and I'm going to share with them about 8 different things in addition to this, the luxury market, of where is there a fortune to be made. And here's the beauty, guys. Here's the beauty of this. You'll get into the luxury market. Okay, right there in the luxury market. One, there's no competition because there's almost no agents are going to go there, and agents that tend to work the luxury market tend to be very passive. They tend to have been around a long time. They think they own the market. They got it cornered, and they wait for the business to come to them. When you know what to do, when you know the right strategy, how to go out and reach out to those people and help them, they will be forever grateful, and they are motivated to sell. And what they don't want to do and what they can't afford to do is be chasing the market down. And for a number of reasons, which I'm going to share in this video, the special coaching call recording, it's a video coaching call that you're going to get a copy of, you're going to hear all the details of that. So let's talk about the 3 keys to opportunity right now. In other words, for you to capitalize and really tap into the opportunity in the housing market right now and what's coming. Here are the 3 most important things that real estate agents do not specialize in, many of them, and that you got to be ready for. And if you can't handle these 3 things, it's going to be a long, slow road. So number one, do not underestimate the importance of this. Number 1 is your self-talk. That is the number 1 key to capitalizing on the opportunity. Whenever there is massive shift, whenever there's massive chaos, it's stressful. It's unknown. And the greatest fear, when we talk about real estate, what's the greatest fear real estate agents have? Well, it's fear of rejection. No, it's not. The greatest fear the real estate agents have, and it is the same fear that anybody has, and that is fear of the unknown. And my friend, you and I and every other real estate agent on the planet, we are entering into new territory. We have never been here before. You haven't been here before. I've been in real estate over 20 years. I've seen upswings and downswings. I've never seen anything close to this. In fact, you'd have to go back and have a realtor that was somebody as a real estate broker back in the Great Depression to go and find the uncertainty and the potential depth of this crisis that is coming. Now, my approach is I expect the best, but I prepare for the worst. And right now is the time, if you want to capitalize on this opportunity, you must be prepared for the worst. Because if anything that happens is better than that worst case scenario is, you're in good shape, right? You win. If you're prepared for the worst that could happen, then you're going to win. Because anything better than that just makes you win bigger. So number 1 is you got to manage your self-talk. And that means the things that you are thinking and focusing on, the thoughts and the story that you're telling to yourself on a daily basis. And you know what I'm talking about. Do not BS yourself and go like, I'm good, I got this. If you have any brains at all right now, you're scared. Because we are not going to open the economy back up and that the spigot's going to be turned back on and everything goes back to normal. Because when people get scared, they get very, very conservative very, very quickly. And when you have millions and millions and millions, in this case, it's going to be tens of millions of people laid off, lose their jobs, unemployed. When it all comes back on, those people don't get their jobs back in a lot of cases. Now, some of them are going to get their jobs back, but there's going to be a lot of them that their employers, the business owners, are scared because they're afraid of their business, of going out of business. And so they all of a sudden get very conservative in hiring, which means more people are still going to not have jobs. People that are going to have jobs are going to be getting lower incomes. Their paychecks are going to be lowered. Why? Because revenue's lowered. And this has just a reverberating effect. And right now in America, America is more in debt, not the country. The country is too, but I'm not talking about the federal government debt. I'm talking about personal debt in America. Americans have never been as leveraged with debt as they are right now. And their income drops a little bit, they can't make all those payments. And so they start defaulting on stuff. They start going like, we got to downsize. We got to jettison payments. And one of the ways they're going to do that is they're going to sell houses. All right. The key is if you're not ready for that and don't know how to deal with that, your self-talk is going to freak you out and take you out. So in my courses, one of the things we do is we help you with mindset. We help you know what to do, because when you have confidence, you're much more likely to take action and you are much more likely to get results. So the first key to taking advantage of the real estate opportunity of our lifetime that is coming right now is your self-talk. It is what you're saying to yourself. And if you're freaking out and scared right now, then the last thing in the world for you to do is curl up in a ball like the Rollie Polies realtors and get crushed. That's what can happen. Okay, the second key to success in this market, the opportunity right now, is your skills. There has never been a time in the last 10 years when all of a sudden skill is the name of the game. So when the market is good and the real estate economy is just humming along and everything's going great, it doesn't take a lot of skill. You just got to stumble in front of a buyer or seller and you can help them. But when people are scared, when people are uncertain, and they're talking, and there's more realtors competing for that business because realtors are scared. My friend, here's who wins. The one with the skills. The one who knows what to do, the one who knows what to say, the one who knows how to say it, the one who knows how to show up, how to inspire confidence, and how to help a seller know what they need to do so they go like, you're my agent. And that, my friends, takes skills. If you have not been working on your skills game, then you got to start right now. And in my online courses, one of the things we train you on is tons and tons of skill training, not just what to do, but how to do it. What to do is the strategy. How to do it is the skill, and skills are going to separate the winners from the losers in the real estate industry in the next 2 or 3 years. It's going to happen. Right now, more than ever before, you better be working on your skills. Number three, if you want to take advantage of this, is your seller strategy. What is your strategy for winning sellers, for finding motivated sellers and inspiring them to hire you and then selling all of your listings? The seller strategy, where the future, over the next 2 years, what's all this is coming. When you look at what's happening in the luxury market right now, guys, the opportunity is not with buyers. Because buyers are going to be slower than ever before. They're going to be more uncertain than ever before. They're more tentative, and there's more things that can happen in the closing process. But when you have the seller, the right buyer is going to come along. It may be out of 10 buyers, but the right buyer is going to come along if your seller's price are right and you're doing the right things to help them position themselves in the market correctly. And all of this is stuff that we train in our online courses. Okay, is how to help you have a seller strategy, that will help you win. Now, let me tell you about the courses. All right, number one is Agent Power Launch. Now, Agent Power Launch is for brand new agents, and it is primarily if you're brand new and just like, I need to know how to get started. Okay, so that's Agent Power Launch. It is brand new agents. Here's what to do for your first 100 days in detail. It covers all aspects of your real estate business, from business planning to working with sellers, to working with buyers, to listing presentations, prospecting, objection handling, everything. It is a comprehensive thing, and it is in-depth, intense, but it's primarily an overall look at here's your first 100 days. Now, the next one is Double Your Listing Power Online. I think as you scroll down on this page, it's the first one that comes up, Double Your Listing Power Online. Double Your Listing Power Online is a 6-week mastery course. Now, in that, you've got over like 60 modules, video modules that go deep in how to find motivated sellers and how to win with motivated sellers, how to get the listing, and how to sell every single one of them. Now, for my money, if you're new or don't have any of my courses yet, that's probably the one I would get first. And the very simple reason is because of these things right here. It's going to help you with your mindset, your self-talk, confidence, knowing what to do and how to do it, your skills, and your seller strategy. It's going to give it all to you in Double Your Listing Power Online. Plus, with it, you're going to get a bonus ticket to my next live 3-day event that is scheduled for September. And hopefully by then we're all back where we can do it. Otherwise, we're going to have a virtual event, depending on what happens with the coronavirus and how quickly we get opened back up as an economy. But with that, you get all the strategies, the systems, everything, and you get support from me because you can actually go in and online, you can ask questions, and I am in there every week. My master coaches are in there every week, and my master coaches are top producing agents who right now are killing it in the real estate industry that are in there to answer questions and help you succeed every single week. So that's Double Your Listing Power Online. The next one is FX Extreme Online, and that is another 6-week mastery course, and it is on F for sell by owners and X for expired listings. For sell by owners and expired listings, my friends, are about to come back in droves, especially expired listings. And that's going to be because it's going to be harder to sell a house, and because there's going to be more people needing to sell a house. And that is where there is going to be huge opportunity. That is not here today because inventory has been so low. There's just not waves of expired listings, although they're already starting to go up, but they're not here. The masses of them, what you're going to see, is not here yet. Okay, so I would get Double Your Listing Power first. If I were knowing what I know, that's where I would start. FX Extreme, if you want to master for sell by owners and expireds, it is the best training, most comprehensive training in the industry on how to master for sell by owners and expireds. It's FX Extreme Online. It's another 6-week mastery course or 60 modules. insanely powerful. And then the final one is the Real Estate Vortex online training. Again, another 6-week mastery course. This one is it's my favorite of the courses, frankly, because it is how to leverage relationships and how to take it all together and take relationships and leverage those to build a 7-figure income. Now, for the long game, it's the one that will make you the most money. For the short game, there's less training in that online course on how to get listings. So it helps you big time with this. And if you have a large personal circle, you have a ton of people that you know, then it may be the right thing for you. But I would only do it if you've been in real estate for a good period of time, you know how to do listing appointments, you know how to get listings, but you need to figure out a strategy to get in front of the motivated sellers. The Real Estate Vortex Online is probably going to give you the edge on how to do that. Now, of course, depending on where you are, you may want to get more than one course, because I want to help you. I'm so committed to helping real estate agents succeed, because when 2008 hit, just bought a brokerage and I had all these agents, and all of a sudden we're like scrambling, like, what do we do? And we didn't know what to do. We'd never seen anything like that. I'd never been prepared for something like that, for the housing downturn that we experienced. And now I've been through that. And so I know exactly how to figure out what do we need to be doing right now? Where are the opportunities, and how do you capitalize and take advantage of the opportunities? That's what this is about. It is to say, right now, if ever there is a time and you're committed to succeeding in real estate, right now is the time to invest in your skill set, your strategies, your systems, your mindset, and your strategy to win where the opportunities are, and they are going to be huge. So scroll down below, pick the online course that's right for you, get it. There's no risk, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Get the course, get into it. I'm going to be giving you access then to the special bonus coaching call that I did, where that was going to break down exactly where right now in 2020 the big opportunities are for you to kill it in real estate. And literally, while most real estate agents are panicking and countless ones of them are going to be getting out of the industry, 2020 can be the best real estate year you have ever had or even imagined so far, with many years of more success to come. So go down below, find the one that's right for you, register, and I will see you inside the training course.